March to the Top. Tell me how you got involved in this.
Yeah, I got a call, and we were in the middle of doing all the Stampede stuff, and you know, it was a super busy time. But I had a chance to go early in my career and play for troops, U.S. and Canadian troops in Bosnia. We flew around in Black Hawk helicopters and guns hanging out the side, flak jackets, helmets, and I learned for the first time the sacrifice that those men and women allow to come into their lives, what they give to support a cause that they believe in. You know, and I think, you know, they truly believe that they're there in the cause of truth, you know, and to really help people. And regardless of how you see war, you know, I think that we have to support our troops and get behind them because they've put their lives on the line, you know.
What do you think this means to the troops and March to the Top?
Well, March to the Top is an incredible project because it takes troops that have been stationed around the world. I think most of these are Afghanistan veterans, and they've been wounded in battle. And to raise awareness for veterans issues, they're climbing to the top of a mountain in Nepal. Island Peak. And so they asked me to come and play a proper send-off concert for them while they were training in Canmore. And it was a great experience. I mean, there were moments during the process where we were talking to each other that I just was so overwhelmed with emotion. You know, I've thought a number of times, could I be, I don't know, I mean, could you be that guy? To stand there and to, you know, to put your life on the line like that? I don't think that I could. And I look at what these people have done, and my hope was that they would just get the sense that, you know, it's just, you know, ultimate respect for the men and women that I got the chance to sing for, and I wish them all the best. I think that what March to the Top is doing is really raising the, you know, awareness for an important cause.
Being able to spend time with them, I imagine that there's a lasting impression left on you. Like, you don't come home the same person, do you?
You know, I remember we were coming down in that Black Hawk helicopter, and it was, you know, my wife Liz, her father was a fighter pilot, and she loves everything to do with flying, and so, you know, she gets on the intercom as we're taking off, and she says to the pilot, "Why don't you show us what this thing can do?" You know, and like I'm like, oh no, I'm holding onto my hat, thinking I'm, you know, going to use this for something other than what it was intended for.
In the plane?
I had it with me because I'm going to go play for the guys, right? And we land, and I looked down as we're coming down, and there were troops stationed all around the landing area. We were playing at a remote communications outpost, Hilltop 722. And there was a little kid, and he was holding this bright yellow toy Camaro car. And I mean, it was just so out of place. He was dressed in rags, holding this car, looking up at the helicopters we came down. And I asked the soldier that was driving us to the top of the hill to go play who that kid was. And he's a tough guy. I mean, you know, he's got the M16 down next to him, and he whips his glasses off, you know, and a tear ran down his face. And he said, "That boy's a war orphan." And he's about the same age as my kids. You know, he said, "I haven't seen my kids in about 4 months, and I had that car sent over here for him because he reminded me why I'm here." And that sense of purpose and passion that guy had, that soldier had for defending the weak, you know, defending people who had no one to stand up for them, was really inspiring to me. And so I've got the utmost respect for our troops, and I just wish them all the best on their journey. It's just amazing.